great day, great night, great week, whenever y'all are watching this shit up in through here. And as y'all can see by the title and by the tank top your girls got on, it's time for us to do another motherfucking makeup first impressions video, okay? Look, I have been really excited to try out this particular foundation because I've been hearing so much damn shit about it, and it was actually a little bit more difficult to find, so I'll tell you guys how I actually got this product and got my hands on the color that I got. And so we're gonna go ahead and get into it or whatever. Alright, so the two products that I'm gonna be reviewing today, and I, like I said, had a hard time finding both colors, but I managed to do so, are these two products right here. Bam! Okay. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation, okay? Brand spanking new, right off the shelf, okay? And then we have the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte 16-Hour Powder. Bam! Okay? And I apologize, I'm actually shooting super duper early in the morning, so you are gonna see a little bit of light coming through right here, okay? So be patient with me as whatever the fuck happens behind me happens, okay? Anyway, these are a couple of brand new products from L'Oreal, and I have been so excited to check them out. A lot of you guys have asked me to check this out as well. Specifically because you guys know I love me a matte beat face, you heard me? And you guys know, as of late, matte has been all the rage. Of course, you guys know I love matte everything, including lippies, okay? However, Maybelline just came out with a matte, the Maybelline Fit Me Matte, which you guys know I've already done a review on that product. I will leave the video for that down below or put an annotation somewhere on this video so you guys can check that out, okay? Because that was a very interesting first impressions, and that was just put out just a little bit ago, so check that out. But the other one that came out was this one right here, okay? Now, let me tell you a little bit about this product. Number one, it's a little bit on the pricier side, which you guys already know. L'Oreal, as far as the drugstore foundations, are just pricier in general. Their mascaras, everything. Their eyeshadows, whatever the fuck, them shit's expensive, okay? For it being a drugstore brand, okay? So we already know you're gonna spend a pretty penny trying to get your hands on these bad boys, okay? Just to give you guys an idea, the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation, it promises a 24-hour wear, okay? There are 12 shades total, according to L'Oreal's website. Now keep in mind, when I do these first impressions videos, after the video done come out, then these motherfuckers decide to go ahead and come out with 2-3 more darker shades and shit. So when I tell y'all the darkest shade or the deepest shade, it's typically what it is at the very moment that I shoot this video. Some of my videos are pre-recorded, so if you do happen to find that there is darker shades in anything that I review, feel free to leave it down below. But again, when I shoot these, whatever it is I tell y'all is what it is at the time, okay? So there's 12 shades total, and the deepest shade is Cocoa, which is the shade that I got my hands on. Keep in mind though, this particular product in this shade is very difficult to find in the store. I mean, even the more demographically located drug stores, okay? You can pretty much find it at Target. I've seen it at CVS, and I'll show you guys the display here shortly so you guys can see what the display looks like in case you want to find it for yourself. This right here, according to L'Oreal's website, $14.99 is what this retails for on L'Oreal's website. Again, Cocoa is the darkest, deepest shade. Typically, Cocoa is not what you're gonna find in the drugstore. I had to actually order this bad boy online to get the deepest shade. Typically, what you have a tendency to find as far as the deepest shade in this particular foundation is Soft Sable, and a lot of people, because that's the deepest shade that shows up in the store, think that it's the deepest shade, and it is not. So I actually went online to Target to get this bad boy through Ebates, and if you guys don't already know what Ebates is, I'm gonna let y'all know real quick. The link is at the top of the description box, but basically it's a little discount site that works with a lot of different retailers, okay? And one of which is Target. They work with Sephora, they work with Walmart, they work with ASOS, Hot Look, all of them mofos, okay? And basically, if you go through Ebates to the specific sites that you want to buy from, you will get a certain percentage back of the money that you spent on the purchase back on your card, whether it's your PayPal card that you purchased with, if you want to get it on a gift card to use for future reference, if you want to put it back on the debit card you used to make this purchase, okay? So what I did is I went through my Ebates and I went ahead to Target through Ebates because they have affiliations with all these damn stores, and actually purchased it through there and was able to get, I believe at the time Target was doing 6% back, okay? So I got 6% of my purchase back, so it's always a good thing, okay? So if you guys want to get an Ebates account, which I highly advise, get you an Ebates account. It's down below, and you will get a $10 gift card for free $99 that you can pick from any of the stores that they have affiliated with Ebates. It is not a scam. Trust and believe, a lot of y'all actually told me about Ebates, and that's how I got on board. So get you an Ebates account down below, okay? So anyway, that's how I was able to get this. Went through Ebates, went through Target, and got it through there and got 6% or so back on my Kizard. So I actually got a 6% discount on this product, all right? This I was actually able to find in CVS, okay? And according to L'Oreal's website, it goes for $12.99. Of course, when you go to L'Oreal's website, it's a little bit confusing. It actually shows up originally for $16.99. Now, they might have corrected it by then, but once you get into the actual link for the actual powder itself, it shows up as $12.99, okay? So just know that that's the range that they're looking to sell this motherfucker for, okay? And again, this is the darkest shade, and there are 8 colors of the actual powder for this actual powder here, okay? Keep in mind, this is a finishing powder. It is not a powder foundation. Just want to make sure to clarify that. So this is something that I'm going to be using to set the matte foundation, all right? Supposedly this is a demi-matte finish, all right? So it's not gonna be over the top matte, but supposedly once you add this powder on, it's gonna just strictly mattify it, which is what I wanna see what happens. And this one, the powder gives 16-hour wear, and the foundation gives 24-hour wear, okay? So we're gonna see how this pans out. I'm kind of curious about this, okay? So let's go ahead and take a look at the color itself. I was actually pleasantly surprised at what the color looks like, being that it is the deepest shade. You guys know I prefer foundations with a little bit of red undertone in it. And this seems to have a little bit of that red undertone, a little bit of yellow, a little bit of the red undertone in it as well. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead, I'm gonna spread it out on my hand so you guys can actually see what the color itself looks like. I apologize for the glare because of the sun. It's so early this morning. And this is just to kind of give you an idea of exactly what it looks like on my hand, okay? It's also supposedly medium coverage as well, all right? And we're gonna see if we can build upon it or not. I'm gonna see how it feels. It actually feels like a really nice, soft consistency. It doesn't seem really thick and real heavy, but we're gonna see once we put this mofo on my face, all right? So let me go ahead and clean my hand off and I'll be right back. Now disregard the little clip in my damn head. I should have told y'all that I'm wearing a wig today and it's got some bangs, so I wanted to get it out of my face so I could go ahead and just do my face as I go, okay? And I should also let you know, as far as the application of this product, they say to either use your fingers, which you guys know I do not like doing, or you can use your favorite brush. So that's what we're gonna do today. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my FB07. This is my favorite Sedona lace brush. And you guys know I am a big fan of Sedona lace brushes. So if you guys wanna get your hands on any of these specific brushes, like the flat top kabuki brushes that I absolutely love to use for foundation, definitely make sure to check out the link. I have all of my links down in the description box. Check them motherfuckers out, okay? Here's what the foundation looks like on the powder brush, or on the brush, generally speaking. All right, here we go. Okay, I'm trying to get a little bit away from the light. I apologize. I had to start shooting kind of early today, so we're gonna play around with it and see. There we go. This is just to give you an idea of what it looks like on the skin right here. Okay. Ooh, it feels good. It really, really feels good, y'all. That is a very nice feeling foundation.
Okay, L'Oreal, I see you.
Okay, here we go, hold up. Okay, I'm in my bathroom and I wanted you guys to quickly see what it looks like without the powder on top. And as you guys can see, it's got a nice finish to it. Very, very, very light on the skin and doesn't feel too cakey at all. I didn't put a lot on my face. And as you guys can see, it is a demi-matte finish. It's not overly matte, but it's not overly dewy, which you guys know I don't like when things are overly dewy, but I don't mind if it's a little demi-matte. That doesn't bother me. I'm getting more and more used to glowy foundations. I just don't like them looking too greasy. So as you guys can see, I just wanted you guys to get a better look before I go ahead and set it with the powder. So I'm gonna go ahead and set it with the powder and I'll be back. We're gonna go ahead and set this bad boy again. It's a setting powder and not a foundation, okay? And we're gonna go ahead and use another Sedona lace brush that I love, which is my FB03 brush, okay? And I'm gonna go ahead and set it. Ooh, yeah, it comes off very easily. I didn't even really do much. So here we go. We're gonna go ahead and set my face with this powder and see how matte I can get my face. Ooh, you know I love a matte face, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna back up so y'all can see it a little bit better because the glare is kind of, the sun is doing whatever the fuck it wants to do. I apologize. All right, I went ahead and just did a little minor beat to the face. I got a little bit of the foundation in my damn hair, but it's whatever. Anyway, this is what my face looks like, okay? When I say this motherfucker is matte as fuck.
It is matte as fuck.
Okay, like you can probably tell right now how matte it is. I mean, there is not a bit of shine in my face, okay? So what I did was I went ahead and just put a little bit of contour, put a little blush, And I'm actually trying out a newer lippy for me. This is actually Gerard Cosmetics. Okay, this is in the color Seduction. I am going to be doing a rapid review on these products as well, so that'll be the next video there directly after this. So stay tuned because I've got some swatches and I've got some thoughts on these lippies. So stay tuned for my rapid review on the Gerard Cosmetics brand. However, this is the first time I am checking out this particular color right here, which again is Seduction. A very beautiful, berry, purpley, vampy lippy, okay? I'm also gonna make sure to show you guys in a different light what my face looks like, just so you guys can see in case this lighting is a little bit off. All right, here it is, okay? So again, rocking the Seduction lippy. I put a little bit of powder on my, little bit of blush powder on my cheeks, a little contour, nothing too cray-cray, and haven't really done anything to my eyebrows intentionally because I don't wanna fuck them up. But this is just to give you an idea of how it looks right as of now, and this is where, like I said, I have my darker pigmentation and a little bit of discoloration, and so far it's covered. So as far as the coverage is concerned, there's definitely some good coverage there. Does not feel very heavy at all. So let me go ahead and back up so you guys can actually see my figure, okay?
That mocha bitch.
Okay, mad as fuck. So I'm gonna go ahead and start my day, go run some errands. I'm gonna be out in the elements and whatnot. It is gonna be a good opportunity to test this product out and see how it lasts. And then we're gonna see if I'm still matte like this by the end of the day, all right? And I'll come back with my thoughts here in just a little bit. And hopefully the sun has taken his ass down, all right? So I'll see y'all in a little bit. Let go.
Later.
Real quick, wanted to pop in a few hours later just to kind of show you guys what my face looks like thus far with the L'Oreal foundation and powder on my face, okay? It is now 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I should have showed you guys earlier when I left, when I first left earlier, that it was about 9:45 in the AM. So it's been several hours since I've put this mofo on my face, and this is what my face looks like thus far, okay? And that is including the lippy. I have not reapplied the lippy. I will tell you guys about that in my next video there after this one, okay? So stay tuned for that as well because it is a new product as well, okay? So anyway, here is my face thus far, and I want to make sure to pop in when the sun went down a little bit so you guys could actually see the finish in this room and in this lighting, since this is what you guys are accustomed to. So here we go. Thus far, it is now 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I have not reapplied my powder. I have not reapplied jack shit to this motherfucking matte ass face. You heard me? I'll be back here in a little bit and give you all of my thoughts. Plus, I'm gonna also show you guys here in a little bit what this foundation looks like during the day as well, so you guys can see that. So stay tuned for that here in the next clip. I'll be back.
3 hours later.
Boom! I'm back, bitches! Y'all miss me? Okay, so here is my face after several hours of wear. Actually, many damn hours of wear. You guys already know I done left the house, or left y'all the very first time I got off camera at about 9:45 a.m. I told you I was gonna rock this shit all damn day. I've been outside. I've been with my nephew. We went on a little lunch date or whatever. I done ran errands and all that shit. And it is now probably around like 4:15, 4:30 right now. Just walked in the door. This is my face. Bam. After not reapplying anything to my damn face, okay? I have not reapplied the powder. I haven't had to touch up the foundation. As you guys can see clearly, I have eaten and I've had something to drink, so obviously my lippy is not on anymore at this point, and I left it alone because I wanted you guys to see exactly the way I am, okay? So I'm gonna come up close so y'all can see what's going on here. Bam. Okay, still got some coverage, as you guys can see. My blush is obviously still on, so that hasn't completely dissipated, okay? Let me go ahead and show you guys over here. All right, okay, so this is my face. No touch-ups whatsoever, okay? First and foremost, as you guys can see, my face is matte as hell. Still matte after all this time. Literally wore this bad boy all damn day. Both the powder and the foundation have held up phenomenally, okay? So you can already see that. I haven't had to do jack shit to my face, okay? But a couple things that I could tell you right off the top that I noticed from the very beginning, and I wanted to make sure to let it kind of sit a little bit before I said anything, okay? First of all, when you first put the foundation on, it's very light to the face. You're not gonna feel like it's real cakey and real heavy, okay? However, once it sets, you will feel that it sets to your face. So you will feel for a little while like you have a little bit of a mask, okay? Let me real quick show you guys what I look like during the day so you guys can see it. It was a little sunny outside, so you're gonna notice my ass was squinting, okay? But what I really wanted you guys to see, which is why I showed you guys in all different types of lighting settings, I want you to see just how much of a heavy finish this has, okay? It is not a natural looking makeup. It's not gonna let your skin protrude or come out, even though it's demi matte, okay? It's not gonna let your natural skin pull through. The foundation itself, it's something that you really only wanna use one coat of, okay? One coat and one coat alone, because if you go past any more coats, okay, it's gonna look a hot ass mess, okay? Number two, it is not a very natural looking foundation. As you guys could see earlier in the clips, it looks like I'm wearing a mask. It looks like I'm a porcelain doll. Like, it is like smoothed out, full ass foundation finish, okay? So if you're looking for something natural, this motherfucker right here ain't it, okay? So that's number two. All right, that's two? Okay, two. Three, the powder. This motherfucker right here ain't no damn joke as far as remaining matte and setting this foundation. Both of these two together,
Matte as fuck, okay?
like, I mean, I'm floored at how matte my face is. And it's so crazy because being that this is a drugstore foundation, of course, a higher end, more expensive drugstore foundation, it kind of reminds me a little bit of the matte feel of the Kat Von D. You guys know the Kat Von D kind of sets to your face. It's really similar to that. You feel like it's setting to your face and you kind of feel like it's set. At this point, my face is used to it, so it's fine. But when you first put it on, especially when you mattify it with this powder right here, it's like, bam, it ain't going no damn where, okay? Fourth, third, shit, whatever the fuck, okay? I'm gonna show you guys, and I hopefully can get close enough so you guys can see, all right? The powder, even though it is super duper matte, and the foundation, even though it's super duper matte, if you've got dry patches on your face, all right? And I am a very normal skinned person, okay? I have a tendency to perspire on my face, as you guys already know. But there are patches on my face right now that if I come up real close, you may be able to see that it just clumps up in those areas. So if you have dry patches on your face,
Bitch.
this is not it for you, boo-boo. I mean, you need to exfoliate that motherfucker, because I promise y'all, on everything I love, that stuff will just sit there and you can physically see it, okay? So I'm about to come up real close to see if you guys can see right here. Can you see that that is literally a patch of powder, like patch of powder and foundation that have just kind of just congealed on its own, and I didn't perspire on my face. It's just patches, all right? Another thing I'm gonna come up real close and let y'all see, which I ain't even really acknowledged before, but this bitch right here got a little bit of, you know, little stash, you know, whatever. And if you a bitch like me that happens to have hair on their face, okay, I'm gonna let you know right now, it's gonna make your mustache, okay, or the stash more pronounced. I don't have a heavy mustache or nothing like that or whatever, but I do have facial hair, okay? I'm a very hairy person. That being said, bitch, if your ass have 5 o'clock chateau, okay?
Your shit's gonna show up at 2.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep it real with y'all. And I don't know if you could probably tell right now, but if you were to see me in real life, literally you can see the hairs on my upper lip are more pronounced with the powder on it. So I'm gonna try to come close. Y'all see that shit? I don't know if y'all can see it. Y'all see her with the powder on it. And in real life, it's even more pronounced. Like physically, you can see, like,
Bitch, you might want to shave that shit.
I'm some real shit. I'm not a hairy, like, you know, obviously you've seen me without makeup 1,000,001 times. However, if you're a hairy person like me, or, you know, you might have a little some sideburns, just know that it's gonna just make that even worse, okay? So this is definitely not a foundation for those of us who have dry patches on our face, excruciatingly dry skin. I would not say this is a good foundation for you, because it is extremely matte, and it's gonna probably be a little bit more uncomfortable with someone who has super dry skin. Now, on the other side of things though, for those of you guys who have oily skin, especially those of you guys who have really oily skin, this right here ain't no damn joke, okay? This combination collectively together, if you've got oily skin, is an oily skinned person's dream. Because when I say you see my face, it's still matte as hell. Like, I'm floored at how matte this stayed, okay? But it's definitely more for someone who has really oily skin. Even for someone who's got normal skin, you don't need to be this damn matte, okay? Literally, you will look like a porcelain doll. But for someone who's got oilier skin, this may be more your stilo. But if you've got dry patches, this is where you're gonna have the issue. If you've got a hairy face, that's where you're gonna have a little bit of an issue. Do I think it's a good product? Especially for oily skin, specifically for oily skin. Normal dry skin, I wouldn't necessarily say this is the best product for. But for someone who's got oily skin, this is absolutely a great product. You just have to make sure your face is fully exfoliated and your ass ain't hairy, okay? So other than that, the cocoa color, okay, is probably going to be a little bit harder to find for some of you guys. You guys know this is the darkest shade, and typically where I have seen this shown, the darkest shade is soft sable, and a lot of us actually have assumed that that is the darkest shade, and it's absolutely not. So if you want to get your hands on this, if it's something that you're interested to try, I will leave links down in the description box where you can find it. The other thing is to check out Ebates. Get the link at the top of the description box. Get yourself a $10 gift card to wherever you want to go to that's associated with Ebates, and go through Ebates to go through Target to get this shit right here, because you'll get some money back on your card and save you some money on the damn purchase. Plus, you can get both of these bad boys on the site and buy some other cosmetics while you're there. All right, so check out the Ebates link at the top of the description box, and I'll also leave some other links if I can find some other links of, you know, some other colors that you guys can try out. Let me know what you guys want to see in future videos as far as first impressions videos, Battle of the Brands videos. I still have a Battle of the Brands coming up on a couple of concealers as well as a couple of facial powders that I'm going to be showing you guys, okay? So be on the lookout for that. I still have some swatch videos coming up, and I also have a video in regards to the Gerard Cosmetic Lippy in addition to the other ones that I purchased. I've got a very interesting rapid review coming up on that one where I'm going to give you my real talk thoughts on that shit. So that's coming up directly after this video, so stay on the lookout for that, okay? And comment down below, let me know all your thoughts on all of this shit right here. And you guys know, thumbs up this video if you love seeing these videos from your girl. And you already know what to do as always. Follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/SocialiteSandy. Hit me up on my Facebook fan page and my Pinterest page. Those links are down below. Hit me up on my blog, TheSocialiteLife.blogspot.com, and hit me up on Instagram, SocialiteSandy. And you already know I love y'all, and I will see y'all in the next video. Love y'all. Bye.